which movie or show you do not like the ending at all, and why?
The live action Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, that's a good one, actually. Yeah.
Actually, that ending was
That was really bad.
Yeah.
That
Jesus
shit was
Christ.
hot
Yeah.
garbage.
I believe it. Fuck.
I think to me it's Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's another good one.
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
another good one.
I can't believe. Oh, you finished it?
Oh, I finished all seasons in like 3 weeks
Yeah, I did the same thing. I had like
or 2.5. I binge watched that.
I had like a month free of HBO and I fucking binged it the whole time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished it like in 2.5, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending. We're not gonna spoil it for you guys, but that's the show that I just do not accept the ending at all. Like it could have gone in so many ways, just not that way. And actually, the funny thing is, the producer, right? He actually recorded like I think over 20 endings, because the reason why was he was afraid of his real choice might get leaked out, right? So he recorded different multiple endings, so then the actors don't accidentally might have leaked out the ending.
And he chose the worst one.
But also, there was also supposedly that the writers just quickly wrote the ending because they were gonna. I think they're gonna do like a Marvel film or something.
Yeah, that's true.
So they just wanted to get paid and get out.
Yep.
So they were just like fuck these Game of Thrones fans. We're just gonna here's your ending.
That, and I think the writer for Game of Thrones didn't finish the book yet, right?
No,
Isn't that true?
the book is still not done.
Yeah, Fire and Ice isn't done.
Yes, they didn't want to wait for him to finish, so they made up their own.
Yeah, so the writers were like, we don't give a shit if you like this ending or not. Just take it. We're gonna go do our Marvel film now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was basically a big middle finger to the fans from the writers.
When I saw that, I'm like, is that it? Like, is that really it? It sucked. Yeah.
But House of
It was
Dragons,
sad.
though, that first season was so good, though.
It was good.
Anyways, back to shitty end shows.
I honestly can't think of one. You guys said some really good ones. Mine would probably have to be like End of Evangelion, like the actual movie that they put out. The ending ended abruptly. If all you anime fans out there, I'm not gonna spoil it either, but it was a shitty ending because it left you wondering, like what the fuck happens next? Like, it was supposed to be Hideaki Anno's last Eva movie. Like, he was done because he was mad because I guess they kept pressuring him. He was under a lot of stress.
Well, first of all, if you think about the anime series itself, right,
Yeah.
and you see the ending of that,
Mhm.
right, you can't blame the guy for like.
Yeah, I heard that.
That shit mind fucked mad
Yeah.
people.
And apparently, the reason why he created that ending was like a big fuck you to like the directors
for the anime series or the movie.
the movie.
Oh yeah, because I heard for the series that ending was because they ran out of budget.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just the scene of where they're all clapping.
Yeah, the
That shit
congratulations
is so
one.
confusing
Yeah,
as fuck.
That was pretty bad too.
And then there's like so many different films where it's like true ending, true ending. Like
Yeah, there
I'm
was a
like,
lot
how
of,
many
like,
true endings are this in this
ending,
fucking series?
the true
It's 'cause
ending.
it was the biggest anime back then. Like, you
Yeah.
could not hear anyone not talk about Eva.
Yeah.
And it got so popular to the point where everybody wanted a good ending.
Yeah,
The
So
end game
they
of the end
pressured him into making an ending, and he didn't want it because he was under so much stress. They death threat him too. It's fucking crazy.
yeah. There's like so many films
Yeah.
with like true ending.
Yep. The new movies that came out that he did were amazing. Like, they did end good now, but when it came out, that End of Eva one, that was shitty. And it stuck with me for many years because of the mindfuck. I was just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck did I watch?
Yeah, I remember I watched.
That's the only thing that stuck with me.
I remember when I watched it, I was so disappointed with that ending. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was so anticlimactic
Yep.
too.
Exactly.
Like there's like a huge build up, and then it's just a congratulations ending. Like,
There is the scene where he's like just floating above the water, and you forgot that he's in that like moment right now,
yeah,
and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. They just had a big battle, and you're over there going, "What the fuck's going on?" And you're like-
Yeah.
yeah.
That's mine. That's the only one I can think of.
All right, let's move along. Had you ever wingman anyone, or had you yourself been a wingman? How did it went?
I'm gonna skip. I've never wingman before.
Yeah, I wingmaned.
Have anyone wingmaned you?
No.
I
Tommy?
I wingmaned a friend that I used to talk to a few years ago.
How did it go?
It went well. Um, so basically, we were at this one nightclub, and there was this one girl that he liked, that he thought she was cute and all, but she was their friend. She was with their you know plus sized friend.
You caught your grenade?
Yeah, I actually
I
did.
know. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
so
was just
my
guessing
God.
from the way he's like, why did you have to bring up the friend?
plus side?
And then, yeah, and then I was like, don't
Yeah,
tell me you caught a
like
grenade.
yeah, so I was like, dude, you want to go talk to her? I was like, if you want, I'll go with you. Like, I'll pull her friend aside and you just go talk to her. And so I did. We go and we went, and like he got her number, but it was so funny because like I started like the conversation with the friend, the girl that
The grenade. We'll call it the grenade.
yeah, with the grenade, like we had like a decent conversation. Like it was just so like she was like laughing, like I was making her laugh and shit, and like she told me like her like part of her like life story, like where she was from and all this and that. Like I got a good amount of info out of her.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even try. And then like we go back to like the group of friends. I was like, oh dude, so you got her number? He was like, yeah. And then all the other guys, they were like, "Oh, so how'd it go with you?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, she told me she's from here, she's from this, and like she's into this, like you know." And they're like, "Dude, how'd you get all that information?" I was like, "Dude, I don't even know. I didn't even try." Like I just literally
She's a
just
natural talker.
yeah, and like I was making her laugh apparently, like because I remember her like laughing to like some of the shit I was saying. And she's just like opened up like super quickly, but they were the
Wait,
guys,
what happened to your friend?
Oh yeah, like
I just thought about that for a second.
I told you he got
Oh.
her number and stuff, but after that, I never bothered asking if they went out and stuff.
Oh, so it was you got a number, so it was a set.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
success, but it's just too funny though, because like after they like the group of guys that I was with, they were more interested in like how the hell did I get all that info from that other girl though, from the grenade. Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't even know. I was
Like,
like,
teach me.
like I literally just went up to her. I was like, hey,
You had the conversation your friend wanted to have. If you think about it.
yeah, that is true. Because like I went with him and I was like, hey, do you want to dance? And then like I pulled her to the side, and then I left my friend with the girl that he was interested in.
All right.
And then we're just like dancing and we're just talking, and then she just starts telling me like a bunch of her info about herself, and like I didn't even try. Like I was just dancing with her.
The funny thing is when you don't try, right? And the pressure is off, is when you're at your, to them they think you're at your highest confidence level, right?
Yeah.
To them it comes off as like this guy is hella confident, but that's the mirage, I guess you can kind of say, because the truth is that like because he didn't give two shits, right? So the pressure was off of him, so he's actually just like, I guess you can kind of say, just like carefree, and that's kind of like the advice that I usually give to everyone's like, dude, just walk in there like she already rejected you. Talk to her like she don't give two shits about you.
Yeah, because like we were walking out of there was two dance floors, and we were leaving where we were originally at, and that's where my friend saw the girl that he was interested in, and I was like, dude, do you want to go back? Like, do you want to go get her number? I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll be your wingman. He's like, yeah, sure, why not? So I went with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just too funny how like the other guys, they were more interested in how did I manage to get so much info out of the other girl. I'm like, dude, I didn't even try. Like, I didn't do anything.
You should have took that as a lesson.
But yeah, it was just too funny. That was the only time that I've ever been a wingman for someone.
You did a good job.
You did a good
caught
job,
a grenade, dude. I remember the very, very, very last guy I wingman that we all know.
Oh
Right?
no.
And sorry, I forgot to mute that. That we all know. And what it is that this we're just gonna call him Sigma male. Or Sigma. We're gonna call him Sigma.
Yeah, Mr. Sigma.
That might have gave away who it was. I just thought of that. So Sigma was like trying to dip his toes into the dating market. Now, at this time, he wasn't really a very social person. Like he kind of just he was like only hang out with us friends. And I was like, okay, in order for you to actually find someone, a significant other, you had to be in it, just like business itself. In order to learn about business, you have to be in business. In order to do good in business, you have to be in business. Same with the dating market. If you want to be in love, you have to be in the dating market in order to be a candidate for someone. So it's like I told him, like, they're not the girl's not gonna knock up, or guy, it's not gonna walk up to your doorstep and be like, "Can I borrow some sugar?" You know, I'm sorry, that's a sugar reference to when I was a sugar baby. I tried to get him to meet a whole bunch of other group of people, which was a mistake because damn, we were in a roller coaster ride of toxic problems that happened after that. But he did got a lot of experience of talking to multiple people, not just with females, but just people in general, because it helps to get like comfortable and break out of your shell to talk to strangers in general. So then after that, it came off to him really easy because he has a good personality anyways. So I didn't really have to coach him how to talk. He just had to let go of the perception people was gonna have of him and just don't give two fucks, right? So everywhere that I went, and so this is how I wingman him, and it's gonna sound really fucking weird of how I did it, right? But if Sigma was here, he would tell you that like, that yeah, that's exactly what I did. So I, as you all know, I stand out like a motherfucker. I am loud as fuck, and I don't give a fuck where the fuck we are. And usually people are always drawn. I'm gonna say drawn to me. I wouldn't say that attractive because attractive sound like they would like me like sexually and all that stuff. I'm just gonna say drawn to me because drawn to me sounds a lot more better. So people are more drawn to me and gravitate towards me. So what I did was, in order for me to wingman him, I had to lower my aura and energy. So everywhere I went with him, and every group of new group of friends and females that we met, I had to stay quiet and not talk to anyone. So I just had to sit there and just be his DD, his designated driver, every time he would get fucking too wasted, right? Which happens a lot. A lot. And then because it doesn't take much for the Sigma male to get wasted. But he takes it as alcohol courage, but he does not know his goddamn tolerance. And at the time he didn't. And it worked. Let's just say it worked. Like it worked because everywhere he went, he was the one who stood out more. And then secretly, every single time we would have like this, like, you know how like you go to the corner of the ring, the boxing ring, and you would talk to your coach a little bit. We had moments like that at all these like random house parties. He's like, so what do I say? It's like, what do I do now? And I was like, okay, just do this and do this and this. And it's like, oh, you're doing great. You're doing great. Go ahead. So I'm watching the whole thing happen. And then he would get mad. He would get mad. He's like, dude, I got drunk. I thought you were watching me. I was like, exactly. I'm a watchdog. I watched you got drunk. Dude, if I was a watchdog and the house got robbed and a cop asked me the same question, it was like, I watched him rob the house. I watched you got drunk. It's not my responsibility to freaking take the shots for you. No, one of us has to drive back. So that's how I wingman him. I had to lower my aura and energy because everywhere I go, I stand out way too fucking much. And it worked because, you know, he's dating he ended up dating a girl, and that was the last person I wingmaned. And me myself, I never been wingmaned, sadly. I always wanted to be wingman, like, you know, that would be great, but apparently everyone says I don't fucking need it, which kind of, you know, it's like, god damn it.
It's okay. I'll catch a grenade for you.
You're gonna remember you said that.
Gift and a
Anytime.
curse.
Anytime.
Easy go.
And to any of the other listeners out there and viewers, if y'all need someone to catch a grenade for you, I got you.
Call up Marco. He'll be your wingman anytime.
Bruno. Oh yeah, Bruno Marco. I'll catch a grenade. Oh, sorry. What is a hobby you guys wish you continued, but why did you quit it? I guess for me it was video games. I didn't really quit it, but it is a hobby I loved, enjoyed. I love video games. It was like a storybook for me, great experience. Felt so many fucking memories with my friends of all the dumb random shit that happens on
Right.
it. That I don't even give a fuck what game we're playing. It could be fucking Mario Kart for all I care. You know what I mean? But it's just that like I didn't want to quit it, but it's just that life called all of us, and we all had different responsibilities, and we couldn't, I guess you can kind of say, create time to play with each other anymore. So I was forced. I wouldn't say I was forced to quit, but like I quit because of the fact that the opportunity didn't present itself to me anymore because I had other responsibilities that takes precedence over it. And it's a hobby that I do miss, and it's a hobby that I love a lot. And I wish I still played video games, but I don't.
It's a good one.
I still collect some of the toys though, but not the Dragon dildos. No, but I still collect some of the toys.
Some of them.
Some of them. So what's a hobby you guys kind of quit?
I guess two. I guess it'd be two for me. One would be Gunpla, building Gundams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a name for that? I
Yeah,
just found this
Gunpla.
out.
Gunpla.
Okay.
Yeah, the last one. Well, no, the last one I built was 2021, and then the last time before that was 2018. And then I used to build like a bunch all the time, and now it's just kind of like one of the main reasons I stopped is because I don't have any more space to display them.
Ah,
And then the second would be playing live music. I miss playing live music.
that's a good one.
That's a great one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because to be on top of the stage and stuff like that, and just playing music, to hear a live instrument is such a different feeling.
Yeah, I had I'd always be nervous before every single time I would go on stage, but it was always fun in the end.
You just need some liquid courage. Just don't end up like Sigma male.
No, it was always like good nerves. But in the end, it was just like it'd go away, and I would have so much fun on stage. But yeah, the last time I played live on stage was 2017.
Dude,
It's your baby shower, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, the art gallery thing.
No, there was one more after that.
Oh.
Yeah, this is like in the winter.
I used to rap on stage when I was in UMass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that used to be fun because my friends would have the front seats. So when I used to rap and I used to do crowd work, right? I'm just rapping to my fucking friends in the front stage. And then like I would forget that there's people behind them. So it helped me build like a lot of courage, right? After that, because I wouldn't say that I had stage fright, but it did help ease it a lot more. And then when I used to get off stage, right, and like come down, there was like so many random people walking up to me and just like asking me things and stuff like that, and like, oh my gosh, you're a rapper, blah blah blah. That's and stuff like that. I was like,
I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, wouldn't you after getting off the stage? Didn't you feel like this rush, like almost like an adrenaline rush?
Yeah, I get a rush, and then the rush comes in again because people would just walk up and just talk to you.
Yeah, I miss that.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, she's a rapper. My friend did that once. It was fucked up. He threw his shorts at me when I was rapping. I was like, how'd you take it off? And no one said anything. I was like, he just like, straight up like, he took his shorts off, threw it off, or threw it at me. I was like, you fucking bitch. No, it wasn't a panties or bra. It was my boy's fucking box he threw on stage. There's a video of it. That's why. Yeah. I think he still might have it on his Facebook account. But yeah, that rush. I miss that rush.
Yeah, I miss that.
Yeah. I also miss. Oh, that's the other thing. Now that I think about it, yeah, I also miss writing music. Well, writing lyrics and stuff because it used to be like fun when like when you're trying to think of something funny that goes along with it, and then you get like a random thought and you go into like. Well, I used to have a notebook and I used to write it. Now it's my phone, so sometimes I would think of like dumb lines and just write on my phone, and I would used to rap. But then all that like I don't know, I just don't rap anymore. Now I just do it randomly. Yeah. Like there's a lot of random like clips of me just like I would pick a song and then I would just do it just because I'm bored at home and just turn on the mic.
Yeah, I miss all of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's a good one. Yeah.
What about you, Jay? What's a hobby that you noticed that you kind of quit or just don't do anymore?
Kind of miss going outside and touching grass.
I thought you were gonna say going on bike trails.
Yeah, that
I mean,
too.
it's the same thing if you
That's
think
fun-
about
it. Yeah.
You still touch grass when you're on
Yeah,
bike
like
trails.
back then, I would always be outgoing, never really in the house. Like I would always hang out at On's place or Marco's place, and we just do random shit, like either in Boston, Revere, wherever.
So you just miss
Yeah.
you miss being an outdoor person.
Pretty much, yeah. Now I'm inside, and I don't want to even move. just want to stay in my room, watch TV, whatever, and just chill.
You became a potato.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
And I have a house too, so I do work around the house, like lift shit, cut shit, whatever with the machinery.
Yeah.
But it's all just indoor stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh.
that's just us growing up. That's what it is.
Pretty
Because
much.
I'm the same. Like
It's-
I'm the same now. Like that.
Yeah, dude, I get excited when I go to Home Depot now. It's fucking wild.
No, yeah.
I never would have thought I
remember-
fucking love Home Depot.
remember-
It's ridiculous.
I texted our group chat once. I spent a fucking half hour at Target in the kitchen aisle. Just surprised at all the kitchen gadgets that I didn't even know that I was doing it the long way
Oh, I
or the
know.
harder way.
Or like when you go to IKEA and then you see all these like cool design, like stuff that you could do
Yeah,
to
right.
design your place.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
It's like, damn, this could be in my room. It's crazy.
Yeah, I do the same thing, and then like in tools too, especially tools.
Yeah,
'Cause,
tools,
I've been I'm still a mechanic my whole life, but like when I see like these tools that could have been so fucking useful to me back then and would have done the job a lot fucking easier and quicker.
Yep.
And I
Yep,
was like,
when you pass by a drill set that's
Yes,
that's like on
yeah.
sale, and you're like,
Yeah.
it's like, do you want do I really need this?
I don't even use it anymore. But I actually no, that's not true. I just bought a $600 electric drill set
Mm.
and what's that word? Impact gun too. Electric.
The impact drill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electric, all electric, right?
Nice, yeah.
Because they're so strong now.
They are.
They're like a fucking Tesla.
I use one to tighten the bolts on the tire. That's actually very strong.
Yeah, it's so fucking strong now. Because back then you had to plug it to the damn air hose and shit, and it used to be like all this work just to do that. Now the electric ones are so fucking strong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They are so fucking strong. Yeah.
That's why I feel like opening up a Home Depot credit card because all the fucking money I spend there. That's crazy.
I wouldn't even blame you.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you my bathroom remodel was almost 20 grand.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah. That's including tools and materials. So it's everything in total. Everything.
I kind of want to open it so I can get materials for the basement and finish it. Yeah. But yeah. Home Depot, shout out to you. We're not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah. But if you would like to.
I know, right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and y'all non-gender folk,
Dragons.
this is your captain speaking. Thank you for flying Marco Airlines on tonight's episode. I'll see y'all next time.
Cause he'll catch a grenade for you. Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
What up, it's your boy Jay, aka Kimchi Pape. Coming at you live from Echo Base. Thank you all for tuning in. And remember, if you want to catch more of our adventures, you can head over to our Instagram, our Apple Podcast, Spotify. No TikTok, because I do not tolerate that shit. We have a Snapchat?
How could you be racist when, like, to
How's
TikTok?
that racist? Dude,
No, I wouldn't
TikTok's
say
banned in
racist,
the
but,
US,
like-
okay?
No, it's not. I still use it.
Yeah, I know.
When you have the Jackie Chan nose.
How do they even... Anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Jackie... Shout out to Jackie Chan. Yep.
and his nose.
Yep.
Go.
And yeah. And remember, wrap it before you tap it, or I'm coming for that ass.
Love you all. Great people. That's what I'm going to call you. I don't know what to call you yet. But remember, listeners to Integrate Podcast, to always stay great. Jay, take that shit away.
I want to be the very best. Like
no
that
one
big
ever-
Charizard.
Bum, 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 bum.
How do you always fuck up the lyrics?
It's so big and it's so pink. I don't know how she got it in. I don't know. Fuck. Anyways, この番組はクラウドスポンサーの提供でお送りします。